fucking cunt.
But I'm fairly safe in the village itself, am I?
Yeah.
No.
For now. Just that the time was wrong, Hieronymus.
Am I safe?
You'll be safe in my town, which is completely walled and fucking filled with fucking machine gun turrets. It got really boring with the generic super mutant raid, so I just spawned them in.
You'd also be safe in my town because all of the residents have power armor.
Well, at the moment, I'm just running around.
Dank.
Dank?
Hieronymus, I've got something else for you as well. Same video. It's fucking great.
Is this about Adam?
No, no.
Shit, we need to... Oh, shit.
Let him appreciate what I just linked him first.
Just Hieronymus, know what happened to Alan? Or Adam?
Yeah. Think so. I'm talking about Adam being gay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was listening to that music.
Is he fucking gay?
What you were
Fucking
talking
good,
about?
isn't it? Adam's gay.
Is he?
Yep.
Did he decide this?
The moment he realised he doesn't like the pussies.
Just this is serious.
Well, he says he... You know the story about him and his girlfriend? He was trying to get busy, and then he got disgusted by her vagina, and then he couldn't get an erection for a week.
What?
Even the sound of Love Sparser giggling, it's fucking funny.
I can't work out if you're winding me up or not.
No. He broke up with his girlfriend over it.
So he must have seen at least photographs of vaginas before and had a vague notion of what to expect.
Is he unlocked?
Apparently they're creepy. Apparently it's a creepy looking vagina.
So it might just be her specific vagina.
Apparently.
Is he
And he can't get...
Need to get him
I don't know. Really depressing. No, he's not online. So we've been taking the piss saying that he's gay. He doesn't want to admit it. He is gay. I sent him a big back cock and he got excited. Well, I did say gay strippers one night and he went, huh? And then he was like, took him a couple of seconds and he was like, oh, gay stripper, oh. It's actually quite funny, but he was like, huh, strippers? Oh, Adam.
Apparently she's been telling people that he hit her. He did not. He did
not
hit
hit
her.
Yeah, I heard that story. Like he said, what, that he fucking hit her? Said to someone that he had hit her. He's a fucking problem child.
It's a funny film. Did not
Oh,
hit
I don't
her.
know.
Did
We
not.
we warned Adam, and he didn't listen.
Well,
You wanted to marry her, or now you fucking
thought to come to terms with
China?
reality.
I can imagine
Vagina
him
day?
running around the racetrack. It's like, catch me, game forts, and they're quite far behind. As he started the new lap, there are now hurdles, and he's jumping. He's like, catch me, careful.
And then there's a picture of his girlfriend's vagina, and he falls. And he folds on one of them.
Each hurdle, there's a picture of her. Hey, catch me, careful.
Then he called a fucking somebody on /r redheads fat,
Yes, we did.
and she wasn't even fat.
There's that like steeple with the water in, jumping over there, splashes in the water, trips a little bit. The gay forts catch up a little bit more. Catch me, gay forts.
Oh, Adam.
By my acquaintance,
I can't. I just can't handle Adam anymore. It's too funny.
Oh, my God.
What happens if my dog dies?
Yeah, it
Doesn't.
Just be careful going like that. You'll get one.
Yeah, I just got attacked by some mole rats and they killed my dog.
Get the meat, sell the meat. Get the rat roast meat, sell in town.
This is Adam's real friends.
I wonder if I'm gonna hit him this time.
Rodimus, you see that pic?
But did you fake me or did you send it?
No, I put it on TS for everybody. That's Adam's actual girlfriends.
True.
Hey!
Well, I hope you're all very supportive and encouraging.
Yep.
Oh, as always.
I'm sure you will.
I wasn't there when he initially broke the ice with the news, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people laughed.
Yes.
Alright, we got it on stream.
Yeah.
Really?
Couldn't get an erection for a week.
Because she doesn't
But,
shave
but,
there.
but was he claiming, yeah, that there was something about her?
Because she didn't shave completely, apparently.
Right.
And hair disgusts Adam.
Apparently,
Himself,
there's some vaginal discharge in her underwear.
He said pre-cum specifically. And that rose to mind.
Oh, crap.
Adam just wasn't having a very good day.
Well, I must say, as a gay man, that does sound pretty disgusting. But
I'm sure you've gulped down plenty.
discharge.
It's a learning experience for him, I guess. They make the same mistakes again, probably.
That's fucking Adam.
Yeah.
In a year's time, it'll be posted in an aircraft carrier and it'll be sucking all the black cock. And, oh my god. It's fucking me in the ass. Your friend Mark's an asshole.
Think.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat him up.
Right, you can't see that, but I'll walk.
Oh. I just read a buddy that he was going to marry her.
A nice vagina. That's.
Imagine if he followed that Catholic rule or whatever, like the first rule of no sex before marriage, and he got married and then he was completely disappointed. You're stuck now. Divorce. Why do you want a divorce? I don't like vagina. Okay. He's such a silly Billy. Billy. I think you should give him some advice. Give him some supportive grown-up advice. I mean, I know you're gay, but I mean, that's what we're looking for here.
Well,
Okay, have you got any coming out leaflets?
maybe he just needs to play that game, coming out and.
Coming out on top, yeah. That's a good point.
Anyway, I'm sure he's not gay. He's just.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be gay.
Gay thoughts are chasing him, Rodimus. They're gonna catch him.
Too immature to have a.
I'm ready, Eric.
Who won?
Next one.
Too
Kind
immature
of cut. Oh.
to have a sexual relationship.
Really? I don't know what to think about him sometimes. Maybe I should feel bad, but I don't. I don't.
He does sensationalize a lot of stuff.
Sensationalize? What is he at the fucking newspapers now?
I just want
What do you
to
mean
use,
by that?
I just want to use sensationalize in a sentence.
You know, what do you mean by that? No, like for the context of your sentence.
He's always giving us funny stories. And...
Got that right.
I don't know if I'd call it funny.
Yeah, of course they are. Because I can relate to them and I can remember not doing what he did.
That's what I mean.
Honesty.
I think it's more sad, funny.
Action stations. Engine boost activated.
We're going for A then, aren't we?
Well, I'm going to B, but...
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
At least we know he's got experience with what he does and doesn't like now, instead of it just being blanket. Sex is going to be like porn.
Wait, it isn't? That was sarcasm.
I believe that was sarcasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. I don't think Hieronymus did.
Just making sure everyone was on board with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone was coming out on top there with the sarcasm. That's good. Well, it kind of rules out a lot of things if he doesn't like vaginas. Thinking about it. Now what's he gonna do?
I don't.
Clydebreaker introduced him to that concept and it disgusted him, so he's kind of fucked. I just can't believe Clydebreaker was the one that introduced him to that subject. Was Clydebreaker, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Amazing. What are you up to, Hieronymus?
Hmm?
What are you up to?
I'm just trying to get into some
Engine boost
museum.
deactivated.
Load of
Museum
raiders.
of American History. Whatever it's called.
Shit's going to get real.
Museum of Freedom, I think it was.
Yeah. But yeah, D&D is under attack by SJWs.
D&D.
D&D and Warhammer are their current targets. One of the new D&D campaigns isn't diverse enough, even though it's completely like...
I don't understand why they're doing Warhammer. Like, the whole universe is if you are an alien, you are automatically executed. You know, I don't understand how they... Like, that's the law, that's how the universe works. If you're not part of the humans, you are...
If you're happy and you know it.
But there's no black race,
There
like there's
is,
no racism towards
there
black
is.
people.
The thing is...
But yeah,
the
but I'm
human
just
race
talking
is,
like one of them.
yeah,
I
but
have
the
no fucking
human-
idea because I'm a SJW.
Yeah, but the human collective in that game is if you're human, you're with us, and that's it. It doesn't matter what race or colour you are. It's you're human versus the aliens. There's none of that. There's no sexism or anything in there. 41st or 40th millennium or what the fuck it is. 41st millennium.
Oh, I love how you say that word. Apparently Hieronymus does as well.
One of the races is Patriot. What's the other one? The female run kind of?
A matriarch?
Yeah, the fucking space elves, matriarchy.
Eldar.
Yeah.
They don't have any male.
I have no respect. Well, they do, but a lot of their names, not their name characters, but their structure is female based. Howling Banshees, the Seer Council and stuff like that.
Oh my god, there's so many fires on this Kaiser, bro.
I like the way people are just called Neo-Gaff, Neo-Fag.
It's gone, isn't it, now? Terminator.
Yep. It's funny how Gamergate's still around and then they aren't.
That's not what Gamergate is. Ethics and gaming journalism.
No, it's not. It's a sexist, racist organization. Didn't you know?
So they say.
So say we all.
Smokescreen set.
You ever heard of Gamergate, Hieronymus?
Yes, I have.
Uh-oh. I know exactly what you've heard.
What have I heard?
That it's a racist, misogynist group of people that sexually harass women.
Actually, no, not necessarily. Although it was being with women gamers being triggered.
Torpedoes.
I like how if you look on fucking Twitter or on Gamergate on Wikipedia, it's so SJW, it's unbelievable, and it literally just describes it as a massive harassment campaign.
Yeah, it's their narrative, isn't it?
Because they've smeared it that much.
Well, it's about ethics in gaming journalism. That's how it started. Then you get all the spectrum of, you get the really bad people down the bottom and you get the really fucking good people at the top. I don't see it like that. It's not a fucking like a registered group or whatever. It's a colloquial term of people that were on Twitter. They can designate it whatever the fuck they want, which is not true. If you're biased towards a narrative, then you're not telling the whole story.
5 Guys, burgers and fries.
That's not even part of Gamergate.
No, but it's to do with journalism and the abuses of game journalists.
Yeah, that's true.
Their position. One of the issues that Gamergate brought up.
Yeah. It's a situation that arose to a start.
Never said it was a part of Gamergate, but
but it's not. It's a part of Gamergate. It's not a part of people that, you know, people don't start from that. When I say start, they're like not equivalent. For years,
I know that.
For years before IGN, you knew they were being paid by the game companies to give good game reviews. No one trusted.
Can't spell ignorant without IGN.
Yeah.
Everybody knew they were fucking paid.
A lot of people
always
did.
giving shitty. They always give the shitty games 9 out of fucking 10. 10 out of 10.
Even I can remember like PS2. All the sort of like console-based magazines are biased as well towards their shit.
Obviously.
You don't trust none of them. I remember a conversation with my friend in like 2003, 2002 about how about the fucking choice between what console, what one would win and stuff. It's like, when's it gonna fucking end?
Never. Until PC is the undisputed ruler of the Ashes.
It is, yeah. There are a few you can trust, even before IGN, like Edge. Edge was good publication. stuff. And, what's her name came along? Sarkeesian. He fucking flamed the fires with a load of her bullshit. It's disingenuous.
I'm getting harassed on the internet. Oh look, I've some of the harassment's invented by me.
Yeah, but it's not just that she's disingenuous. Really
Of course.
bad. Like, the whole point of Hitman is to sexually abuse video game characters.
Well, that's the whole point of GTA as well, you know that?
Yeah, which is also stupid. People are like, well, look, they're not going to take the games off the shelves when they're comparing. It's like, well, they did in Australia, Target, and a few other.
Australia is a fucking weird place when it comes to video games.
That's the thing, they listen to these people and they're just taking their word as fact. Like, that's how it is. It's like, no, it's not.
Oh, god damn it.
Anonymous back?
Died, did you?
No, the game crashed.
Anonymous!
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, who was that?
Who the
Eric?
fuck was that?
It was Ericus. 2 down, Jaeger.
2 to go.
2 to go.
Good luck. Believe in yourself, you can achieve anything.
All the females in GTA are mutilated and beaten up constantly.
Females in Islamic countries are actually mutilated.
Yeah,
So
the thing
get
is,
your priorities straight, people.
How many, like, if you think of a traditional GTA session that we have, how
Okay.
many people...
Men do I kill?
Yeah, how many men do
Lots.
we fucking gun compared to women, like...
Hundreds, if not thousands. Spent ages literally just like murdering entire groups of policemen. They're all men, by the way.
Yeah.
Some of them even black.
That's the whole point, like, GTA is now the RoboCop of the game world, like, it's satirical. It's the satire of the culture itself.
Well, what do you call it? The D&D guys that made this campaign for D&D or whatever made the mistake of pandering. And they were told it wasn't good enough. Because you can't win with these people. Hello, Hieronymus.
Hello. I was just listening.
Cultural, I like to call
Again?
them cultural cannibals. 'Cause if they don't get their own way, or if someone does a piece to their tastes, they'll eat them alive, and then anyone that criticises them, they'll also eat them, but they're on their same side as them with diversity and shit. Or they're a fucking sexual offender on some sort of register, which has become common practice these days.
Why do these people not complain that Bollywood films don't have enough white people in it? Or Chinese films?
Because it doesn't fit the narrative, that's why.
Or Japanese movies? Because the Japanese, the Chinese, and the Indians don't do any of this stuff.
There's not enough black people in...
Why do we?
Black women, strong, independent women in Bollywood film. Because they know they'll lose, and they don't have their claws in the culture. Like, we said it, they're starting with the Warhammer stuff now. Like, it all started back in cheesy sci-fi novels, in the sci-fi genre thing. Like, oh, there's not enough gay, lesbian sci-fi adventures that include transvestite characters.
I hate that fucking bug, man.
There's a I think it's called the Hugo Awards. It's like a sci-fi awards thing for books of that year. They only awarded awards to books that had transgendered or gay relationships in the books instead of how good the book was. And then they fucked that up. And then what did they go to after that? I think they went to Oh no, it was atheism plus they fucked up. Then they did the science book thing. Then they went to video games. Then Gamergate happened. That's the Sarkeesian effect with her and her little cronies, like sexism pimping out stuff, and now it's progressing on to other stuff. So the Warhammer, it's going to D&D. What's next is the question.
D&D is getting hit twice though.
The whole
They had the whole fucking Satanism bullshit back in.
Yeah, they
the,
didn't they didn't roll high enough initiative either.
well, the problem is
Now they're getting this bullcrap.
With D&D, it's just the limitation of the imagination.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But
like,
that's the fucking point. There's no need to be like who the fuck sits down and they're doing like whenever like I made a fucking cat person. I didn't think, oh, I want to be a black person. Like no one gives a fuck. Like D&D is diverse in other ways than I can be a black person.
I was a gay dwarf, and that's diversity.
That's
right
another
there.
race, but that doesn't count. You see, they were upset that the black people represented in one of the new campaigns they made that was based off of Africa was racist, and it didn't go far enough to be diverse. You can't fucking win. Don't pander to these fucking people, because you can't win.
That's not the D&D stuff. They can never win in that because we can use the rules of D&D, but they can't tell us how to think. So if Ericus makes a fucking African continent where there's a lot of black tribes fighting each other, and we're the only white people.
Funny
there,
thing is, though, the D&D thing doesn't really have that. The D&D campaign they made is really boring in a way because it's very social justice. All of the cool shit of like the warring tribe, you know, the way Africa was a horribly fucking violent continent as well. You know, with tribes fucking raiding and raping and pillaging each other. All that stuff's fucking not happens. Instead, everything's unified and happy. That's when your campaign takes place. With the like this campaign, technically, like that's so social justice because like all the fun shit's happened.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter though. Because
yeah, I know, but they're still trying their fucking bullshit on.
Like the DM can say, okay, these factions are now fighting each other. Like that's just
yeah,
how
I know.
easy it is to change. Like
I know, but they're trying is the fucking problem.
It's because they're so dumb, they don't realise what D&D is about, though. That's the thing.
What's fucking next? Lego? Fuck me. But to be honest, I doubt the ordinary person really gives much of a shit about this stuff because it isn't that big of a thing.
Are you coming back in, Ericus, or?
No, it's bugging out on me.
Oh.
Tony Blair has called for a second Brexit referendum. Because that man's voice has weight in the UK. Ugh.
Where do I find more bobby pins?
Plan about, dude.
And a lot of these terminals require a password. I take it I haven't got one yet. I need to...
You don't know you...
You have 4 tries. Yeah, you have 4 tries to choose the correct
or
password.
just stand up on your 3rd try.
On the 3rd try, exit, and you'll get 4 tries again. It's randomly generated, so the password for the terminal the first time will be a different word. If you look through the symbols, there are brackets, and if they're the same brackets, so you have like you know, all the different types of brackets can be, they'll encompass a word. If you hold your mouse over the bracket, it will highlight a thing, and then you click that and it will remove a bad word, or it will give you your tries back.
Or you do what I did, and I just gonna click the words, and then you get it like first try. It's fucking hilarious.
All the other symbols just ignored. It's just the words I'm interested
You're
in.
looking for the correct word.
Or the brackets to remove the bad words.
Or just click randomly. It's really up to you.
Don't use all your tries though, because it will lock it out.
Yeah, it just has. It resets after 10 seconds.
I remember last time you were on, I asked you if you think the UK should pay the EU, didn't I?
Hmm.
Said no,
Just say no.
which I was very surprised. You're a good man, Hieronymus. I was talking to Carter about it. Did we talk about it? I think you went off whenever I asked you.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. We were talking about it.
About the Luxembourgian PM, you know, that really important position. Said that it's like Britain coming to the bar and not paying for its drinks and then leaving.
Yeah, I was there when you said that, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, my response to that is Britain's been paying for for Spain's drinks, for Italy's drinks, for Greece's drinks, for Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia's drinks for the past 40 fucking years. We don't owe you anything. We've been a net contributor of £13 billion a year. 8 billion goes out, we receive 4 billion back, so technically we send 8 billion money to other countries like Ireland, and you have the gall to say that we owe you. Go fuck yourself. Imagine if somebody said to the Germans that you owe us. They would have a fucking fit. You know what I mean?
They owe us more war reparations.
No, they don't. Had them off in the 2000s.
No, they owe us them again.
Oh, okay.
So.
Germany, UK, Netherlands, France, Italy, Sweden, Belgium, Denmark, Austria, Luxembourg, and Finland contribute money to the European Union's budget. Countries like Greece, Poland, Spain, Portugal, Hungary, Lithuania, the Republic of Ireland, the Czech Republic, Romania, Slovakia, Latvia, Bulgaria, Estonia, Slovenia, and Malta all take money from these other countries.
Malta's not really a big country though, is it?
If Denmark's not a big country, there's Belgium,
a small town
Austria.
is the population of fucking Malta, you know what I'm saying? So I can excuse them for not paying any money.
Yeah, but my point is, I think it's a bit rich for somebody like Luxembourg that barely pays any money to the European Union, like under $1 billion. I think they pay something like 100 million less, right? They'd be telling us we owe 60 billion.
Yeah, that is.
It's probably a fact like this. Probably the guy who's in charge of the European Union or whatever probably has a fucking debt that needs to be paid from the Luxembourg president, and he's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll call it in. I want you to fucking say shit about the UK," you know. Probably what it is.
We've been in the EU since 1973, which is 44 years. So we've paid 572 billion into the EU budget over 44 years. I think we've done our part. You know? Not that I think Brexit's actually going anywhere. That's my opinion. Not that Northern Ireland's going anywhere, it's a shithole at the moment. A racially motivated hate crime in Belfast, this ought to be good. Number of cars were set on fire in Belfast. Why? Why are they racially motivated? Let's find out. I think it was because it was against brown people. All kicking off in Catalonia too.
Is there a civil war yet?
Nope.
Not really kicking off then.
anybody want to help me? Hieronymus, would you like to help me?
Help you do what?
Treason,
Commit to treason.
technically. We're gonna go to Stormont.
Do there.
We're gonna oust the UP and Sinn Féin violently, if necessary. We gotta be careful though, some of the people. We gotta be careful though, because some of the Shinners are very good with rifles and shit, so you just gotta be careful.
Remember what happened last time? We got shot
What?
by firing squad when they took the post office.
Are you saying that if I went up and ousted a oppressive political force from Stormont, you'd shoot me?
I wouldn't shoot you. Probably exile you to some fucking island or some shit.
I don't know, I'm doing this country a favour by fucking doing that, trust me. Fucking disgrace. So it is. We had an election on in March, and we are meant to have a government up and running afterwards, and it's now October. This is why I say, you know what, fuck it, let's bring direct rule back and watch the country fall into a fucking mess. Because that's totally what will happen. What the DUP want is direct rule. Not what I want. Anonymous.
Ready?
Can you book me a flight to like England? What?
England. You're so sick of Northern Ireland.
Think of the fucking politics in this country, because you can't escape from it. You literally can. Everywhere. You know? Always a problem. Nothing ever gets done. For the last 10 years, nothing's got done. Significance. The whole system needs fucking reformed. From local to fucking... You know? Not that it would, because I mean Trudeau, for example, got elected on a promise of reform for the Canadian voting system, and then backpedaled. How is Brighton anyway?
That's alright.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I should move to Brighton. What?
Yeah, you could dig, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'd rather stay
Good
here.
town for the gays though.
Yeah, I'm from Northern Ireland, so I obviously hate gay people. You know why the Northern Ireland Assembly isn't running? It all got brought down because of the RHI scheme. There's a massive corruption scandal, and now it's stuck because one side wants an Irish Language Act and the other side isn't willing to give ground.
User joined your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, hang
I'm
on.
good.
What?
What was that?
I'm good.
Talking to Carter?
Oh.
Yeah, wrecked.
You know, I'm the most,
I fucking hear properly, so.
I'm the nicest World of Tanks player in the world.
I find
I
that hard to
don't doubt
believe.
No, I accidentally tracked one of my teammates, so I parked my tank in front of him so no one would do damage to him. No? Bit less saltiness now and again goes a long way, I guess.
I still find that hard to believe.
Well, I'll show you the video recording if you want.
It could be doctored.
I find that hard to believe.
Any more stories from our friendly neighborhood, Adam?
Jaeger can explain.
There's nothing new.
Well, he hasn't heard, has he, any of the new stuff? He's heard stuff I told him.
I've heard about the mouth of edge.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah,
very
that's
limited
it.
mouth of edge. Well, he broke up with her.
Oh, what a fucking retard.
Hey man, squeezing vag, he can't help it, can he?
Just because of that one thing.
It's all Hieronymus' fault, really. He wasn't here. If Hieronymus was here, things would have been different.
Could have talked him down from the ledge.
Now you know why they call me Dirty Harry. All the dirtiest jobs around.
No, I don't.
No, it was actually a reference to Dirty Harry whenever he's, coaxing down the suicide guy. He's trying to jump off the top of the building.
It's not my life, and I really shouldn't have an opinion, but you should broke up with him just because of that incident. It's not really,
Well, apparently, how do you actually think she said that he fucking hit her to somebody or something?
One of her if I can remember on the he said that one of her friends said that he hit her, and he said no, that wasn't what happened. Her ex-boyfriend hit her. He asked her.
Adam doesn't seem like the person to hit someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you always believe the victim.
Especially if it's a woman.
Wow, separatism in Europe's a pretty popular thing at the minute, Hieronymus. Italian regions vote in favour of autonomy.
Yeah,
I don't like Lombardy and somewhere else. Yeah, Lombardy and Veneto or Venice.
Cruising around the wasteland, Hieronymus.
What?
You cruising around the wasteland?
Fallout.
Yeah.
I'm just in.
Pretty weird what's going on in Europe. I don't like the fact that they did their fucking referendum voting on a fucking tablet. Electronic voting should never happen. Fucking never.
Yeah.
Electronic voting has an easier tendency to get,
They
changed.
did it in America, right? Whenever Hurricane Katrina hit, there was when was Hurricane Katrina? It was one of them.
Early 2000s.
That was in 2005, and I think it was the United States local elections. The local elections or something were going on, and the people in Florida that had been like purely fucking fucked were told to email their votes. Email their votes. Any idea how easy it is to fucking intercept that shit and change it? Any idea how dumb it is to have electronic voting in the first place?
Enemy destroyer detected.
Like, the securest way you can do it is taking a pen and putting the X in the box.
Enemy cruiser.
You know? Fuck me. just saw a political compass, Hieronymus. You know, authoritarian left, authoritarian right, libertarian left.
Yeah.
And they're all pointing at the guy in the middle. You know, put in the blame on the centrists.
The common man, I guess.
Well, the centrists.
Well, it's changed now.
No, this is about centrists. Though.
Yeah, but it's like he's the common man, isn't he?
No, it's the common. It depends really what the common one. This is a political compass, though. You can't just put like the common man in one.
No, but the allegory of it, yeah.
Well, I'd say the leftists are blaming the fucking white person, and the fucking right blaming the Jew. That's what it is.
The right's been blaming the Jews for fucking 70 years, dude.
Hieronymus is ominously coughs. Ominously.
Fire alarm.
I'm a little bit confused by how quickly I should be following the sort of mission objectives or not. Kind of without doing that, I feel a little bit lost, but...
Problem solved, sir.
You don't have to do any of the main quests.
You never actually have to do any of the objectives.
Right.
Jaeger's
If I'm
fucking
not doing
campaign.
that, though, what should I be doing? Just
Whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
collecting resources and stuff.
Like Witcher, you know? Find shit to do. Build your town if you want, if that's all you like doing.
Yeah, the weird thing about games like Fallout is that you have a missing son and you're looking for him, yet you're gonna spend 10 years doing other shit before you find him.
Yeah, I mean, you could go an entire Skyrim game, for example, Hieronymus, and never fucking finish the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Or you could play Skyrim and finish the game at level 10, for example, you know?
If you rush through it.
Yeah, you can literally, it's really up to you. I mean, you can finish the game, because Alduin's levels always stays the same.
Set yourself goals, so... What have you done? Have you done the museum yet?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, go back to 10
Big Dirty Preston. Are you role-playing as a gay character? Hieronymus?
Sorry, say again?
Are you role-playing as a gay character?
Well, I've got a wife, or I had a wife, and
Well, you can be
I suppose I
gay.
could be living a lie, couldn't I?
You could be a closet
No,
fan.
you can be gay.
She's your beard.
Yeah, how dare they not
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! I'm actually surprised they didn't pop up more fucking unsocial, like that shit people complaining about.
I got a feeling Hieronymus is going to be fucking Paladin Dance.
Alright.
Honestly, it's very likely.
Likes a strong, independent white man. What does Starshina mean in fucking Russian? Let's Google it.
Starshina. Starstruck.
It's a military rank in the